Hi everyone, we're gonna do a full body workout with some challenges. I will be showing progressions so you can decide where you want to take it to. We're gonna have the box on the long way, the bar is up on the low position, and I'm on one blue spring, that's one medium spring. All right, let's go ahead and get started with some core work. We're gonna sit on the box, facing the back of the reformer, grab your straps, and let's choke up on the ropes, right on these knots here. Make sure you have enough room behind you, but still don't go all the way to the edge. We're gonna inhale, grow nice and tall. All right, now focus on the quality of this move. Instead of just starting to roll back, try not to roll back. Hug your abs, pull your pelvic floor muscles up, and just try to tuck your pelvis from underneath you without rolling back, and then untuck. It's so small, you guys. And again, tuck, growing tall, and untuck. Good, two more. Tuck, hug those abs, scoop them, and untuck. One more time, tuck, just kind of feeling yourself rolling back behind your sit bones. Good, keep that sensation, keep tucking as you roll back. And what's rolling you back is not you trying to lean back, but it's really just your pelvis tucking and tucking and tucking that is rolling you back halfway. We're going to pause at that halfway point, dropping those shoulders down, releasing through the neck. Now see if you can glide your ribs down towards your pelvis a little bit more, down towards your pubic bone, down towards your hip bones, and hold. So we're trying to close the gap between the hips and the bottom ribs. Abs are staying nice and pulled in. Feet are heavy. Try to ungrip through those hip flexors. Now, we're gonna just march one leg at a time. Lift it up and lower it down. Good, you guys. Keep trying to close that gap from ribs to hips. Beautiful. Releasing through the shoulders. Breathing into the ribs, into the chest, into the back. Try not to breathe into the belly because we're keeping our core nice and strong. Good, you guys, nice. One more on each side. Then we're gonna plant the feet down. Keep your shape. Keep tucking as you roll back slowly to the bottom tips of the shoulder blades. Don't let your head go back, and hold. Good. Now keep trying to, again, pull your ribs down towards your hips. Bring one leg up to tabletop and then the other. Beautiful. Keep widening your collarbones even though we're staying lifted, and we toe tap one foot down at a time. These toe taps can be smaller. They don't have to touch the headrest. If you feel like you're losing your abdominal connection or your form, just don't bring the leg down as low. Good, breathe. Whether you inhale as the leg lowers or you exhale, both work, whatever feels more natural to you, whatever helps. Good, you guys. Beautiful, keep breathing. Good, staying lifted. We're here for 4 and 3, 2. Good, you guys, last one. Don't let your head go back. Bring your feet down, nice and controlled. Keep them on the headrest. Roll it all the way back up. Inhale, grow tall. Tuck the pelvis from underneath you. Keep tucking, tucking, tucking as you try to grow taller and roll back to that halfway point hold. Again, when you're in that halfway point, try to slide your ribs down a little bit more towards your hips. Bring one leg straight out, hold. Reach from those toes, reaching to the wall in front of you, and the body, the rest of the body trying to pull away from that leg, away and up from that leg. Little circles with that leg for 4. Stabilize the opposite leg. 3, 2, 1. Reverse it. 4, 3, opposite leg does not move. 2, take your time. 1, good work. Place it down, other leg reaches out. Reach that leg away from you. And little circles. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reverse it. 4, 3, opposite leg is stable. 2, And 1, foot goes down. Roll back to the bottom tips of the shoulder blades. Don't let your head go back. Bring one leg up to tabletop. Bring the other leg up to tabletop. Hold. Keep trying to slide those ribs down to the pelvis. Reach one leg out and pause. Without externally rotating, sweep the leg out to the side and back to center. Opposite leg does not move. Beautiful, you guys. 3 more here. 3. And 2. Good, so hard. Last one. Bend the knee, stay curled up, other leg reaches out. We sweep it to the side, out and in, without externally rotating the leg, meaning the toes are not pointing out to the side. Good, you guys, 2 more. I know those abs are feeling it. Last one here. Bend the knee back in, lower both feet down on the headrest with control. Roll it all the way back up. Now the good news is we have just one more thing in this series. Inhale, grow tall. Tuck the pelvis from underneath you. Keep tucking, tucking, tucking as you grow tall. Roll all the way back to the bottom tips of the shoulder blades. Don't let your head go back. Bring one leg up to tabletop, bring the other. Keep the knees bent. We open the legs out to the sides and close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Good. Don't forget your pelvic floor muscles pulling up when you close those legs. Beautiful, you guys. 2 more. Good. 1 more. And we're going to do 5 more, either the same way, or you can reach your legs up to the ceiling. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Good, you guys. 3 more. 3. Good. Wide collarbones. 2. Beautiful, you guys. And 1. Beautiful. Bend the knees, lower the feet down on the headrest with control. Now you get to lower your head back and enjoy that wonderful stretch. Breathing into your belly, stretching those abdominals. And we'll nod the chin to the chest, roll it all the way back up. Wonderful. Okay, grab your short straps, and we're gonna have the fingertips pointing to the floor, palms facing back. Now here, just turn your arms, your hand inside the strap, gliding it so that the back of the hand now is facing back and the palms are facing forwards. Feel free to scoot back a little bit more here. Okay, inhale, growing tall. Roll those collarbones wide. We're gonna press the arms back, hold, and bring them back slightly past the hips to the front. 4 more, press back. Beautiful, you guys, good. We're trying to grow our tallest, and always for these, picturing a dynamic line. So a dot on your mid-back and a dot on your breastbone, and they're linked, and it's shooting up diagonally. Not up all the way, but up diagonally, so you're pushing that line forwards as you press the arms back. 2 more. Gently hugging those abs as you push back. Last one. Okay, we're gonna do 5 more, but the arms out a little bit further away from you. And here we go for 5. Hold. And forwards. Nice, you guys. 4. Good. 3. 2. Last one here. Working the back of the shoulders and arms back to the front. Last ones, we're gonna have the arms wide into a T. Collarbones are wide, shoulders are pressing down. Feel your shoulder blades slide down. Press back and forwards. You may not be able to go back as far, that is normal. Good, nice, you guys, 3 more. Controlling both directions. 2. Beautiful, 1 more. And arms back to the front, beautiful. Now just keep your straps and just kind of grip onto them. Arms forwards, palms facing each other. Left arm stays forwards, right arm reaches back, and then back to the front. The arm that stays forwards just stays reaching right, just straight ahead, and just alternating the arms, working triceps here. Working still our connection of the arm to the back. Good. and breathing. And we're here for 6, 5, good, 4, still growing tall, 3, 2, beautiful, you guys, last one. Wonderful, bring your arms forwards, palms face down. Hug your abs, stay seated right on the peaks of your sit bones. We're gonna exhale those arms up. Here we go. Reach those arms up and lower them down. So challenging, 4 more. Good, hug those abs as the arms lift up to stabilize your spine, to stabilize your ribs. 2 more. Good, you guys, last one. Nicely done, cross your straps and either choke up on those ropes or place 1 or 2 fingers inside the triangles below the knots if you have those. Let's squeeze our legs tight and feet tight together for these bow and arrows today. Arms forwards, palms down. Bend one elbow, rotate towards it and pause. Now notice what your hand is doing here, the hand you're twisting towards. Is it up like this? If it is, tell it to lower down and think of leading with the elbow. The elbow is trying to reach the wall back behind you, not the hand. Other arm reaching forwards is actively pulling away. Make sure your hips haven't shifted, so squeeze those legs tight. Come back to center, same thing, other side, and hold. Pause again, making sure that hand is not pulling back, it's the elbow reaching back. And back to center. Beautiful, you guys, keep going nice and slow, nice long holds. Hug those abs, grow really tall, looking back. Good, the looking back will help your rotation. Good, the body goes where the eyes go. Beautiful. Shoulder blades are sliding down the back, and we're trying not to lean the body back as we rotate. Good, 3 more. 1 more on each side. Last one here. And back to center. Keep your straps crossed. And let's have, so we're all on the same page here, the left strap on the left side is going to be on top of the right strap. Hold on to your short loops. Arms out, palms facing each other. Tuck your tail, roll it back halfway, hold. Squeeze those inner thighs tight. Now the right arm goes up, the left arm goes down. Good, same direction. It's like a diagonal pull, pulling those arms away diagonally. And you can look down towards your left hand as you open those arms out. Keep trying to widen through the front of your body. Good, you guys, 3 more. Shoulders working, 2. Beautiful, last one. Nice, come all the way back up. Switch your straps. The strap that was on top, flip it to the bottom. And here we go. Squeeze your inner thighs. Tuck your tail, roll it back. Left arm up, right arm down. We can look towards that right hand as you lower the arm. Equal tension in both straps. Keep trying to grow tall. Nice, you guys, 2 more. Last one here. Beautiful, come all the way back up. All right, uncross your straps. Keep the long straps in your hands. To transition, you can straddle the box, scoot back, place your hands on the front corners of the box, and then lie down on your belly and reach your legs back behind you. Once you're on your belly, chest is hanging off just barely. Kind of the armpits are almost aligned here with the front corners of the box. Grab your knots, or just kind of choke up on the ropes there, and pull the arms so that the arms are right under the shoulders here. We're looking down to the headrest. Now, connect arms to back, so roll those shoulder blades back, roll those shoulder heads back and towards each other. Reach your legs back behind you. Push your pubic bone and hip bones into the box to decompress your lower back, to protect it. Scoop your navel up, pull your pelvic floor muscles up. Here we go. Keep the chest as is, parallel to the floor. We're just going to sweep those arms up and hold. Open them out to the sides. Pull them forwards a little bit further forwards than your shoulders, and then lower them down. We sweep them up, open, and lower. So in the part where you open the arms up, try to keep your collarbones as wide as possible. Good, you guys. Beautiful, 2 more. Last one here. And we get to reverse it. So the arms start a little further up than your shoulders. Heavy hip bones, looking to the headrest. We sweep those arms up and pull them back and down. Good. Keep trying to really widen those collarbones, rolling those shoulder heads back as the arms lift. 3 more. Good, you guys. 2. Last one here. Beautiful, good. Go ahead and hook those straps back up. Stay where you are. Place your hands on the frames of the reformer, nice and like straight arms, keeping the carriage in. Now from here, I like to have my thumbs on top and the hands just kind of palms on the sides without curling the fingers underneath the frames. Okay, heavy hip bones, heavy pubic bones, scoop those abs. Little swan, so pull the carriage forwards a little and lift the chest slightly, hold. Connect arms to back. Think of your armpits trying to slide down to your hips, to the sides of your waist, and hold that connection. From here, reach those legs back so much, feeling the glutes engage. One leg at a time lifts and lowers, alternating the legs. Good. So really try not to bend from your knee to lift the leg up. And trying to keep your pelvis as stable as you can as you do this. Really working to engage through the glute to open the front of that hip. And these can be very small. Good. If you feel any shift through that low back, make the movement smaller and maybe really press into those hips and pubic bone a little bit more. Nice, you guys. 1 more on each side. And then we're gonna pull ourselves forwards more, lift the chest up even a little bit more and pause. Keep thinking breastbone pulling forwards, long back of the neck, and again, moving those legs one at a time, lifting and lowering. Really working on our back body here. Good, working our abs in a back extension. Good, you guys, nice. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. Now pull yourself forwards, grab onto your risers. Let's take a little decompression stretch. Let your head lower, let your legs lower and breathe. Good work, you guys. Okay, stay here. If you've scooted forwards, hold on to the riser with one hand, your headrest with the other, and scoot back a little bit on that box. All right, lat pulls. Both hands back on the risers. We're gonna reach those legs back, heavy hip bones. Lift the chest up slightly. Widen your collarbones. So here, and you can practice, arms straight, elbows unlocked. Pull your shoulders up, and then pull them down. Or another way to think of it, armpits up towards the risers, armpits pulling down to the waistband. 1 more time. Now keep the armpits pulled back to the waistband. Keep that the entire time today. Bend the elbows, pull forwards, and then bring it back. Good. Keep going, you guys. Beautiful. We've got 8 left. And 8. 7. Good. 6, working our lats. 5. 4, our back extensors as well. 3. 2. Nice. And 1. Nicely done. Slide back home. Step on off of there, you guys. Let's take a stretch. Step right in front of your bar. We're going to place the hands on the box and push the box away. Let the chest pull down into the well. Good. Shift the weight back into your legs so you get a nice stretch for the back of the legs as well. Triceps, getting a good stretch here. Nice. Now make sure your knees are unlocked. Let your head hang heavy. Slowly let your body roll it up, rounding the back. Head stays heavy all the way up to the top. Nice, you guys. Okay, we're going to move our box the short way, getting ready for lower body work. The handle of the box, make sure it's pointing back so that the front of the box stays clear if you have that option. And we're really making sure that it's up against the shoulder blocks, not over them. We're gonna stay on our blue spring, that's our medium spring. Go ahead and place one foot on the floor in the well and the other foot against the box. We're facing the front. Good. Now staying here, carriage is in. The foot that's on the box, make sure it's not too far to the side. We kind of want that heel lined up with knee, lined up with middle of the knee and middle of that sit bone there, so everything's nice and aligned. All right, hands on your hips. So the right here, my right leg, my foot that's down on the floor, is pretty close to the platform. We're gonna push the carriage out, bend the front knee, we're coming down into our lunge and hold. Option here to have your hands lightly stay on the bar, but not so much that you take off all the weight from your front leg. We're gonna be focusing on that front leg right now. So we're keeping it, everything's gonna stay the same. We're hinged forwards with a flat back. Let's focus on our form here. That back hip, the hip of the leg that's back, push it forwards and push your opposite sit bone back so your hips can stay nice and square to the front. The front foot is actively pushing down into the floor. Front knee is right over the ankle. Nice, you guys, awesome. Staying here, we're going to hip hinge. So hands on your hips, widen your collarbones, keep everything the same. We're just going to, with the upper body, hinge up a little, and then hinge back down. This is small. Take your time, there's a lot of balance here. Good. When you come up, keep pushing back into that back heel to try to keep the carriage as stable as possible. Good, always an option here just to lightly place one or two hands on the bar. Good. Beautiful. Glute working a lot. That side glute here to help stabilize the hips. Good. Just a few more. We're here for 4. Taking your time. 3, keeping the back nice and flat. Good. 2. Beautiful, you guys. Last one here. Hold the hinge. Open the arms out into a T. Again, always an option just to hold the hinge and have your hands lightly on the bar. Arms into a T. Roll those shoulders back. Back knee bends in a tiny bit and press it back out. We're still focusing on the right leg. This is just a little bit more of a balance challenge. And we're here for 7 more. 7, 6, good. 5, keep hinging forwards. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold. Reach those arms overhead. And same thing, bend the back knee in and out for 10, 9, 8, 7, good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Place your hands on the bar. Come down into a deeper lunge. Good. Option to stay here, or we're gonna work up to flying pikes here. So hands are heavy in the bar. We're gonna pull our weight forwards as the carriage comes in and just point our right foot, the foot that's on the floor, lift the heel, scoop those abs, then lower the heel, bend the knee, come back into your low lunge. And again, pull the carriage in, shoulders go over the bar, lift the heel off the floor, scoop those abs. Lower the heel, bend the knee. Just take it up one step further. Same thing. Then once the heel lifts, pause, lift that foot off the floor, lift your hips, pull the carriage in, look towards your feet, scoop those abs, and slowly with control, push the carriage out, lower the foot down, bend the front knee. Make sure you've landed close to the platform. And again, Scoop those abs. Carriage pulls in, lift the heel, then lift the leg off the floor. Use your abdominals to pull the carriage all the way in until it clicks. Then slowly step your foot down, bend your front knee, open the chest. And again, exhale, take it slow. The slow part really challenges our abdominals. Good. Nice, you guys. 2 more. Go slow. Take your time. When you're up here, keep lifting that hip of the leg that's off, up towards the ceiling to keep our hips level. Last one here. Beautiful. And step it back down. Nicely done. Bring the carriage in. We're gonna switch the legs. All right. Other foot down. You either put it whichever side of the spring you want, just making sure everything stays nice and square to the front. And opposite foot. So again, make sure the heel's in line with the middle of the knee, with the middle of that sit bone. Okay. When you're ready, hands on your hips, press out into your lunge and hold. We're hinged forwards with a flat back. The back leg is pretty straight. Just unlock knee. That back hip, that hip of the leg that's back, push it forwards. Push your opposite sit bone back. Hips are square to the front. Here we go. We hinge up a little and down a little. Good. Beautiful, you guys. Feeling that connection of your front foot digging down into the floor and of your back heel pressing back into that box. Beautiful. Taking your time. Good. Keep breathing. We've just got 4 more left. And 4. Good, you guys. The back is long. Posture here. 3. 2. Good. Next time you hinge, hold it, you guys. Pause. Again, always an option to lightly keep one hand on the bar. Open the arms out into a T. Bend the back knee in a little and back out. And 9. 8. Good. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Hold it. Arms out overhead. And same thing for 10. Back knee bends in and out. 9. 8. Proud chest. 7. Keep hinged forward. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Hold it out. Hands on the bar. Come down deeper into your lunge. Okay, working step by step. Hugging those abdominals. Here we go. We're going to pull our weight forwards. Lift the heel off the floor. Scoop those abs. Lower the heel on the floor. Bend the knee. Bend the front knee. And again, lift, pull the carriage forwards. Lift the heel. Scoop those abs. Lower the heel. Bend the knee. If you want to take it up to the 1 more step, pull it in, lift the heel. Keep pulling the carriage in as you lift the leg off the floor. Carriage comes all the way in, look towards your feet. Scoop those abs. Slowly with control, step back down. Bend your front knee, come into your lunge. And again, nice and slow. Abs hug in, lift the heel, pull the carriage in. Use those abdominals to pull that carriage in. Foot gently sets back down. Bend the front knee. And 3 more. Good, you guys. And 2. Hips level at the top as much as you can. Good. Last one here. And coming back into your lunge. You did it, you guys. Bring the carriage in. Carefully step on off of there. You should feel those glutes nicely here. Okay, let's do a variation of stomach massage, which feels very much not massage-like, but we're gonna add a red. So you have a blue and a red. That's a medium and a heavy spring. We're gonna sit on that little piece of carriage left right in front of the box. If you don't like to do this with the box, you can get rid of the box. Okay, so when you're seated down, go ahead and place feet on the platform and push away a little bit so you don't feel too constricted. And then pull those butt cheeks up and shimmy back so that your sit bones are really close to the edge of the box. Now place your toes on the bar, heels together, toes apart. The bar is still down in that low setting here. Okay, elbows can be back on the box to start. Push your forearms or elbows into the box, grow tall. Feel your collarbones widen. From here, lift those heels. Pelvic floor pulls up, that holding P and bowel movement sensation. Then squeeze your heels tight. Feel your connections of your toes to the bar. Then press out. Squeeze those legs as much as you can. Keep growing tall. Now squeeze your heels tight. Bend the knees in. Inhale. Carriage doesn't come all the way unless you're very flexible. And exhale. Push out. Grow tall. So we're thinking here of the spine lifting up out of the hips actively. Work your back muscles. And the legs pulling towards each other. So it's almost like the tops of the thighs want to spiral out to the sides and towards each other through the back. All right? Bring it back in. One arm forwards, and then the other. So arms forwards. You can always come back to the elbows on the box if you prefer. Wide collarbones, proud chest. Push your toes. Feel the connection of toes to bar to connect with your pelvic floor muscles. Then press out. Inner thighs wrap together, growing super tall. Drape your armpits down. Bend the knees. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Beautiful. We're trying to keep the back as straight and tall as possible. If you want this to go up one more step, you can reach those arms up to the ceiling. Nice. Keep pushing that chest through. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, out. Beautiful, you guys. One more step further. Hands behind the head. Beautiful. Good. 3 more. And 2. Good. 1 more. Stay where you are. Reach those arms forwards. Reach for whatever you can grab onto. Ankles, calves, toes. You can unhook your heels and let your heels go under the bar and just hold it here. Feel free to hold onto the bar if you'd like. Let your head be heavy. Breathe into that whole back chain there. Neck, thoracic spine. Good, you guys. And come all the way back up. Beautiful. Bring the carriage back in. We're going to get rid of the box and do a few hip flexor stretches here. So just put the box to the side, wherever. We're going to take off the blue spring, keep the red. Okay, option. The bar can go back up 1 notch. Option to either do foot against the shoulder block, knee down on the carriage, and push the carriage out. All right, if your knee feels okay with this variation, you can put your knee back up against the shoulder block, hands on the frame of the reformer or platform or both, and just let your hips pull down. So whichever variation feels best to you. This one here, with me leaning so far forwards like that, you will feel it a bit more towards your quad, which feels amazing, but pick whichever variation works for you today. Nice, you guys, a couple more breaths here. And then we'll bring the carriage in. Before we do the other side, let's do a mermaid stretch. So either sitting mermaid legs with one leg up against towards the shoulder blocks, the other leg in front, or cross-legged, or feet on the floor. All are good. Hand on the bar slightly in front of your shoulder. Push the carriage away, reach up and over. Good. Once you're in that lateral stretch here. Try to pull the carriage in more with your sit bones, but keep pushing away from the bar. Breathing into that whole side there, opening up that armpit and the top there, and then coming all the way back up. Good. All right, let's come over to the other side, do our hip flexor stretch. So again, 1 foot on the floor, 1 foot against the shoulder block, and press it out. Or for more quad oriented, you can put the knee up against the shoulder block and let your hips pull down. Whichever feels best to you. And breathing, settling into the stretch. Worked a lot in back flexion today for that beginning series, and then sitting, so it's always nice to open the front of the hips here. Good, couple more breaths. And we'll pull the carriage in and sit whichever leg position you had on the other side. So as a reminder, mermaid legs, leg towards the shoulder blocks, other leg bent in front of you, hand on the bar. Good, try to press the sit bones down as much as you can, as much as flexibility permits. Push away from the bar, reach up and over. Once you're in that lateral bend, go ahead and try to pull the carriage in a little bit more without letting the arm here bend. Drop the shoulders, open the chest. Breathing into that whole side of the body that we're stretching. And bring the carriage all the way back in. Place your feet flat on the floor, scoot forwards a little bit, and go ahead and place your hands right on your knees, dropping those shoulders. We're gonna take a big inhale here. On the exhale, I just want you to release your core, release your pelvic floor muscles. Just kind of letting everything drop down. 2 more breaths like that. One more. Good, you guys. It's always nice after a session of heavy core work, pelvic floor, which is part of your core, to just focus also on the release of it. Have a nice and balanced pelvic floor. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this full body workout, and I'll see you next time. Bye, you guys.